Welcome back, YouTube. I'm in the polytunnel and it's an absolutely glorious day out there. I hope it's the same for you wherever you're living in the UK at the moment. It's a lovely day today. It's Friday, it's the last day of the week. The weekend's coming up and there's quite a number of jobs to do, but I'm already started because I've done what I needed to do this morning. So my plan is to dig that compost that I got on the outside of the allotment. It's quite sodden and wet at the moment. It's very difficult to dig because it's quite heavy. And it's to fill some of those beds up. I've done the ones that you've seen in the last video. I got a couple more to do, but I'm just going to show you the compost outside and what I'm dealing with. Because it's not as straightforward as it looks. Because last year, I didn't obviously manage to get all the compost in. And then weed seeds from stingy nettles have seeded in it. And I've had a couple of plants come up off it, and obviously they've reseeded on it as well. So I'm basically trying to dig inside the actual mound. So I'll show you, have a look what I've done. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of an update of what's actually happening, you know, a little plot tour, because there's lots have happened and lots of that I've done, which I haven't given a plot tour for I know many months, to be honest. And it would up if I just wouldn't got the wheelbarrow, wouldn't it? I did have it, there it is. Forgot the barrow. Okay. Right, I'll catch up with you outside now, guys. Here we go. So this is what I'm dealing with, guys. So outside the allotments here, there's a big mound, believe it or not. This huge mound of compost is mine. And you can see these are stinging nettles that have blown in and planted themselves in there last year. And as you can see, they're starting to reroot. So I'm basically digging, you can see the roots there. I'm digging into this section here where there's not much roots and filling up the barrows. And then what I will do, I will continue to use this stuff, but I'll dig in and get the roots out and put it in my compost bay. And then hopefully they'll break down ready for next year's growth. There's a big pile of wood chip here, which is not mine, unfortunately. I wish it was. It's like gold dust. Some of the guy who got this, obviously got it for himself, but he's to do with the council, so he's able to get access to it, which is his own, like, you know. So yeah, so I'm gonna dig into this now, start filling the barrows up, and then I'll take you back onto the plot in a sec, right? So there's a nice barrow full. Let's get it up to the plot. So you can see that's 2 barrow loads in here. So I'm going to put another one in now, and then I can top dress it with some good quality bagged compost. This is good stuff, mate, to be honest. It's been sitting out there for 18 months and it's well broken down anyway. If you remember on previous videos, when it came, it was steaming hot, but now obviously it's decomposed even better. There's lots of worms still in it, so it shows there's still obviously access to break. It still needs to be broken down a bit, but it's really good. It's really good stuff, you know. Obviously it's damp and wet, but it's lovely. Really lovely soil or compost. So it's about filling this bed up, and then there's loads of worms. Worms are everywhere. They're not brandlings, they're lobworms they are. Don't know if it's the proper name for them, but there are some parts of this that got weeds in, look, and they gotta go. So I'll chuck them in now, fill it up with this, try and move what I can as I'm going along. And then top it up with a bag of compost. Should have good produce out of this year, my brassicas. And what I do when I plant in my brassicas, I probably put 4 in here because I want to grow some larger ones. I'll dig a hole or put a hole in the ground, fill it with my mixture of concoctions that I got for the roots of the brassicas. Lots of high nitrogen food, which part of that food contains it is partly of pigeon manure, not concentrated, like, you know, powerful stuff, but it's been diluted, and that is amazing, absolutely amazing. If you can get all the pigeon manure, guys, and you feed your plants with that, if you get a bag and put it in a bucket, it's just incredible. I did it last year, it was amazing. So pigeon manure is fantastic. Not neat, you know, if you put it on October, November on your beds, that'll give you time to wash in before you put your onions in and stuff, or cabbage in or whatever. But last year I just put stuff in an Hessian sack, put it in the barrel, and I was feeding my brassicas with it. It made a huge difference. Just the green lush leaves were amazing. So my problem is, right, is that I make videos. I don't know if this is the same with some of you guys, right? Let me just get on by here so I can see what I'm doing. I'll make videos. You're at an angle now, aren't you? I buckled it in. Right, just tilt you. I don't know, sorry guys about that, but I don't know if this happens to you, but it happens to me every year. So I'll start out making some good videos and stuff, and then once the growing season goes, I just get distracted with what I'm doing, and it's just busy, and it is difficult to make a video or try to make videos and to try and garden at the same time. It is challenging. I find it challenging. I know loads of people are doing it, but if you want to make quality videos, it takes a lot of time, you know. So and I don't want to be making videos about how to grow this or what to do with that, because there's so many videos out there and so many different contradictions to one another. I'm not saying that they're wrong, it's just different ways of gardening. But I know I got my own way of gardening, which I've tried over the last 31 years. Last 7 years I've been no dig. That's been really good for me. So you know, it's what works for you, I suppose, in many respects. But what I'm trying to say is that once I start now, I'm filming all the prep work, and then come this, you know, the summer when I should be touring and showing you what I'm growing, because I do grow incredible stuff. I'm not bragging, I would never do that, but I do grow incredible veg and fruit, you know. So but I just don't film it. So but this year is going to be different. I am going to give you an update regularly as to how things are going and how things are moving on. And to be honest, as much as I like the planting, I do like the prep work. I do really enjoy doing this. It's physical, it makes me feel good. My mental health, it improves after I've done a good workout with regards to like barrowing stuff up, you know. And I just take my time. I don't break my back, like, but I get a bit of a sweat on, you know. It's fantastic. Like, I love it, absolutely love it. And I love getting my hands in the soil, and yeah, that's what it's all about. Anyway, I'm waffling, this crack on. So I've been using this Vitax Q4, which has been recommended by a lot of you guys. There's a few of you that use it, and it's quality compost. I can tell that already. Do you know why? Do you know my onions that I put in the other day? Well, a week ago. Do you know, they're already greening already. Putting in that new compost, remember, they were in it for 6 to 8 weeks. In that other compost I had, they wasn't even moving, no root on them or nothing. Now there's green stem coming on them, which means they're sending down their roots and things are growing. So I'm really, really happy. I'm really chuffed with that. So gonna fill this up now with this 50-litre bag, 56 litres in here actually, just to top it up. I don't have the scissors here, but I don't know what I've done with it. So, fruit spreads, which I haven't got much of at the moment. Oh, did you just... This stuff is super quality. Super quality. You know, the lumps just break up. There's no massive lumps of wood and stuff in it. And it's just lovely to put on your top of your bed to dress it. It's a nice thick layer. It's not the cheapest way of doing it, guys, to be honest, but it's super effective when it's done. And I won't have to put no feed on the plants now, except for what, you know, my brassicas. But if I add lettuce or anything else in these beds, you know, just that's it. You won't have to do anything else. There's enough feed in this compost now and what's underneath to keep them going for the season. But I just love it when you put fresh compost down. It's fantastic. I'm excited. Smells lovely. You could have it in my sandwiches. Oh, I just love it when it's weather's like this and I'm down in the soil. My family think I'm crazy, and they're not far wrong. But yeah, just this is brilliant. I love it on the plot. What a stress buster it is. There we are. So, bed's done. 3 more to fill. Oh, but I don't mind the work. Let's crack on. Actually guys, I just had a phone call, so I've got to go up. So this is going to be the end of the video, unfortunately. But thank you for watching. I am going to put another video up in the next day or so. I probably should put that one up before, and just to show you what I've done on the plot. I've done a bit of a plot tour a video, and that you'll see that now probably before you see this one. I sometimes put up the wrong video first, if you know what I mean, and just put it backwards. So yeah, so the plot tour will be first, and then you'll probably be looking at this video and about the beds being finished. So look after yourselves. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. It helps the channel no end. The channel is growing. I've got 1,200 subscribers now. Well on my way, and I really appreciate you watching. Yeah, just keep pressing the like button, and pass this video on to anybody that you think that could benefit. You look after yourselves. Take care. Bye for now.